Hey guys, welcome back. It's Joseph. Quick and simple gospel. Yeshua, Jesus came to this earth, lived a perfect 33 years, was crucified on a cross for our sins, buried in a tomb for 3 days, and rose from the grave on the third day. We are saved through faith in Christ alone and by no other name. Amen. So, good afternoon, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Got a lot to talk about in this show. We got some new information. They have identified the name of the suspect from the Tesla Cybertruck explosion. So, we're going to talk about his name. I also have some more information on the mass shooting that happened in Queens, New York last night. I also have a brand new decode about a mass shooting that happened yesterday in Montenegro. And also, I'm going to show you what happened in New Orleans, what happened in Vegas, and what happened in Montenegro. They're all connected, all right, as you're going to see. So, let me check in with the chat. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? And we'll go ahead and get started, all right? Let's just jump right into it. And guys, do me a favor when you come in, please hit the like button. Very much appreciated. Helps out the algorithm and helps more people find the video. Also, please hit the share button. That way we can get this out to more people. Hey, Daryl, how you doing? Hey, Duck, good to see you. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so we're going to start with the new information on the Cybertruck. They have just released the name, and of course, the guy's name fits in perfectly with the decode, as you're going to see. All right, guys, we're going to run through a lot of this stuff quickly because a lot of it is stuff I've already shown, but definitely have some new information you're going to want to see here, okay? Okay. So we had the Tesla Cybertruck explode outside of the Trump Hotel in Vegas, killing 1 and injuring 7. All right. So one day before the Cybertruck was on fire, Elon Musk retweeted a post. Some guy made a post with a Cybertruck with a fire wrap, and it says, "This Cybertruck is on fire." Okay? And Elon Musk said, "Cybertruck looks like the future." That was one day before the Cybertruck exploded and caught on fire, right? So what are the odds of that? The Cybertruck is on fire. Elon Musk posted that before this event happened, all right? So 2 big events happened on the same day. The incident, the truck attack on Bourbon Street, New Orleans, and the incident at the Trump International Hotel. Notice Trump International Hotel and New Orleans Bourbon Street are a perfect match in 3 ciphers. We had the incident in New Orleans on the same day as the Cybertruck. Notice Cybertruck and New Orleans are a perfect match in 3 ciphers, including the number 45, right? And Trump was the 45th U.S. president. We're going to talk more about these numbers later in a big way, so I'm just going to skip over the 144. Well, actually, here. You're going to see when I get into the other decodes how it's the same numbers over and over. But anyway, Cybertruck 144, New Orleans 144, Jesuit Order 144. The leader of the Jesuits, Arturo Sosa, the Superior General, this happened 45 weeks before his birthday. Cybertruck 45, like New Orleans 45, Trump the 45th president, right? We're going to talk more about the number 45 later too. It happened 50 days after the Superior General's birthday, and it happened 50 weeks before the Pope's birthday. New Year's Day equals 50, pickup truck equals 50, Trump Hotel equals 50, Jesuits equals 50. We've been talking a lot about Trump and the number 78. Okay, Trump is 78 years old. We had the Tesla explode. Tesla equals 78. The same day as the truck attack on Bourbon Street. Truck attack is 78. Bourbon Street 78. Vehicle attack 78. Order out of chaos 78. Hellbent equals 78. They said the suspect was hellbent, and this came after the car attack in Magdeburg. Car attack 78, Magdeburg 78, like Jesuit 78. And then we had all the 78s with Luigi Mangione. That shooting was at the Hilton in New York, Hilton 78, New York 78. Remember, that's the same Hilton where Trump gave his 2016 victory speech, right? On the shell casings was deny, defend, depose, which equals 78. Altoona equals 78. Mangione equals 78. The name on the fake ID, Mark Rosario, equaled 78. The address on the fake ID said Sherman, which equals 78. Butler equals 78. That's where Trump was shot, allegedly. Look at the name on the fake ID. Mark Rosario equals Donald Trump in Hilton Hotel. Explosion equals 42, like Jesuit 42. And the driver in New Orleans was 42 years old. The explosion in Vegas was at 8:40, like Jesuit is 84. The Jesuit order 84. Obama born on 8/4. Obama equals 84. But really, this is connected to the Jesuits, right? Jesuit 84, the Jesuit order 84. And the official name of the Jesuit Society of Jesus equals 187. This happened 187 days after Elon Musk's birthday. If you include the end date, it was 188 days after Elon Musk's birthday, like Trump Towers is 188. Now, here's the big Jesuit connection. This happened 201 days after Trump's birthday, and it happened 201 months after the hotel opened. The hotel opened March 31st, 2008. We're always talking about the 201. The Jesuit Order 201, the full name of the Jesuit Pope, Jorge Mario Bergoglio 201, lives in Suite 201 at the Dome of Sancti Marte, which equals 201. The Georgia Guidestones went down 201 days from the Pope's birthday, event 201. The list goes on. But yeah, yesterday was 201 days after Trump's birthday and 201 months after the hotel opened. That's impossible. Explosion equals 48, like Donald Trump 48. And iPet Go 2 actually shows Trump's exploding head. Here you have a guy with a gun walking up to Trump's exploding head. So explosion equals Donald Trump. Tesla Cybertruck explosion is 138, like Donald Trump is 138. Got the truck at the scene with the number 33 there. This is at the Tesla scene. Got the 33, like Tesla is 33, masonry 33. Guys, do me a favor when you come in, please hit that like button. Very much appreciated. Yeah, let me move this over a hair. There we go. Tesla Cybertruck 222, like Trump organization, like Trump won the election 222 days before his birthday. And the first U.S. case of COVID was 222 days after his birthday, declared a pandemic. 222 months after 9/11. Wuhan coronavirus equals 222. Trump's sister and Trump's first wife both died 222 days from their birthday. Long story short, I'm always talking about Trump and the 222. What are the odds? Tesla Cybertruck equals 222, like order out of chaos. Tesla Cybertruck is 183 and 222, like order out of chaos, 183, 222. This happened in Nevada at a Trump hotel on a day with 47 date numerology. Trump, the 47 elect. 1 + 1 + 20 + 25, 47. Nevada 47, Trump 47. And a big part of this decode, Tesla was founded July 1st, 2003. This happened on January 1st, 2025. I noticed in my first video today, I accidentally said 2024. Well, you know how that goes. When you roll over to a new year, it takes you a few days to get used to it. But anyways, I misspoke in the first video, but the numbers are perfect. Tesla was founded July 1st, 2003. This Cybertruck explosion, January 1st, 2025. Exactly 258 months and 0 days later. Cybertruck explosion, 258, happened in Paradise, Nevada, which equals 258. President Donald J. Trump equals 258. Number of the beast equals 258. This also happened exactly 57 days after the election, which was held on November 5th. So 57 days after the election, look at that. Tesla 57, Tesla Cybertruck 57. Wow. Now, here's the new information. I told you guys this was connected to the Jesuits, right? Remember, this was 201 days after Trump's birthday, and it was 201 months after that hotel opened. Okay, the Jesuit order equals 201. The official name of the Jesuits, the Society of Jesus, equals 224, like the name of the suspect, Matthew Livelsberger. 224 in the same cipher as the Society of Jesus. When I told you guys yesterday, this was another Jesuit ritual without even having his name. So that's what you call a confirmation. But yeah, absolutely no doubt on the Cybertruck, the fact that Musk made this post before it happened, one day before it happened, the Cybertruck is on fire. He shared that. That's ridiculous. And Bourbon Street, New Orleans equals Trump International Hotel. Cybertruck equals New Orleans. The 78 connection with Trump. I mean, look at all the Jesuit connections we made before we had the name of the suspect, which equals the Jesuit order, right? Made the Jesuit connection here. Cybertruck equals Jesuit order. We connected it to the leader of the Jesuits, Arturo Sosa. We connected it to the Pope, member of the Jesuit order. I said Tesla equals Jesuit. Explosion equals Jesuit. It was at 840, like Jesuit and the Jesuit order. And it was 201 days and 201 months, you know. So long story short, you know, I connected the whole thing to the Jesuits. And what do you know? The guy's name equals the official name of the Jesuits. All right, so there's that. Now let's move on to, I got one new piece of information that I didn't have when I covered the mass shooting in Jamaica, Queens. And how does that connect to Trump? Well, where was Trump born? Trump was born in Jamaica, Queens. All right, so we had a mass shooting last night in Queens, Jamaica, Queens, where Donald Trump is from. And more Jesuit numbers, of course. This was in the 103rd precinct, Jesuits 103, the Vatican 103. And notice that it's at 144th place in Jamaica. All right. Look, Jesuit order is 144. So it's on the 103rd precinct. That's Jesuits 103, the Vatican 103, 144th place. Jesuit order 144. And remember, Cybertruck was 144, like New Orleans and Jesuit order, right? And how's this for a Jesuit connection? Amazura nightclub 17769, Queens nightclub 17769, the Jesuit order 17769. Guys, please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. So Amazura nightclub equals the Jesuit order. I mean, you got to be like, I don't know how people don't understand this. The 103rd precinct, Jesuits 103. 144th place, Jesuit order 144. Amazura nightclub, Queens nightclub, they both equal the Jesuit order. It's the same numbers every single day, people. This happened 201 days after Trump's birthday. Where was Trump born? Trump was born at Jamaica Hospital in Queens, New York. This happened at Amazura nightclub in Jamaica, Queens. So literally the same neighborhood where Trump's from, the same day as the Cybertruck, right? And again, same day we had the Cybertruck, 201 days after Trump's birthday and 201 months after the hotel opened. We covered the, here's some new 78s, because this happened in New York, which equals 78. Like Queens mass shooting is also 78, and Trump's 78 years old. And same day as Tesla 78, Bourbon Street 78, truck attack 78. And we covered all the 78s a few minutes ago with Luigi Mangione. Can you guys hear me okay in the chat? Is there anybody there? Let me know. I'm not seeing anybody comment anything. I'm sure you guys are just listening. Okay. So I'm telling you guys, this mass shooting's connected to Donald Trump, right? Mass shooting 159, Queens, New York 159, Donald Trump 159. Queens, New York, where Trump's from. What are the odds? What are the odds that he was born in I don't know if we've ever talked about this before. Donald Trump was born in Queens, New York. Donald Trump equals Queens, New York. And that's where the shooting was. Amazura equals 45. It was the Amazura nightclub. Donald Trump, the 45th president. And again, it happened 45 weeks before the Superior General's birthday. Now, remember, I'm just showing you guys this stuff to bring it all together with the new information, the Montenegro mass shooting, which is all connected to all these events, as you're going to see. But anyways, it was 45 weeks before the Superior General's birthday, like Amazura, 45, New Orleans, 45, Cybertruck, 45, Amazura, 8127, like Queens, 8127, Ritual, 8127, and Nightclub is 48, like Donald Trump is 48, and Freemason's 48, and Nightclub is a perfect match to Freemason, and the shooting was on a Wednesday, 3744, like shooting is 37 and 44, and here is the information I did not have in the first video, because I told you guys the mass shooting was connected to Donald Trump, did I not? Well, silly old me, I didn't catch this in the first go-round. That's why I'm back. One reason why I'm back. But anyways, I didn't have this in the first decode, so more confirmation. The mass shooting was 165 days before Trump's birthday. Look at the gematria of mass shooting. 165 in Jamaica, Queens, where Trump was born. And guess what? There was another mass shooting yesterday, and I didn't know about it till Decoding with Cody let me know, so shout out to you, Decoding with Cody. And this decode is going to bring it all together. That's why I wanted to show you those other two first, so I can show you how it all comes together right here. All right, so here we go. This is new information you have not seen yet. Suspect in Montenegro shooting dies from self-inflicted injuries after killing at least 12 people. This article from today, January 2nd, but the shooting began on Wednesday. Anyways, a man shot dead 12 people in a rampage in a small town in Montenegro before dying from self-inflicted injuries early on Thursday, authorities said, in one of the tiny Balkan nation's worst mass killings. The attacker, named by police as 45-year-old Alexander Ako Martinovic, initially killed 4 people when he opened fire after a brawl at a restaurant in Cetinje on Wednesday afternoon. So another shooting on a Wednesday. Remember, I just showed you Wednesday is 37 and 44, like shooting 37-44. But as you can tell, there's like a theme going on here over the last 24 hours. Rituals connected to Donald Trump, okay? And this one is also connected to Donald Trump. This is another shooting. And I've been telling you guys for years, Donald Trump's going to be shot and killed in a staged assassination. I believe it's going to be this year, and we started the year off with a bang. Guys, can we hit that like button? We got a whole 38 in here and a whole 19 likes. Let's get those likes up. So, we've talked a lot about the number 45 with those other rituals, right? I told you guys New Orleans equaled 45 and Cybertruck equaled 45. And then we had the shooting at the Amazura nightclub, Amazura 45. Well, look what else happened yesterday. A mass shooting in Montenegro. Notice Montenegro equals 45. How old was the suspect? Oh, wow, he was 45 years old, the Montenegro suspect. Now, guess what? We're in the year 2025, and if you didn't know, 45 is the square root of 2025. 45 times 45 is 2025. So all these rituals happened yesterday on the same day. Okay? All of this happened on January 1st, which again was exactly 45 weeks and 0 days before Arturo Sosa's birthday, the leader of the Jesuits. And wait till you see all the Jesuit connections with this one. But what are the odds of this? 45 weeks before the Superior General's birthday in the year 2025, which again has a square root of 45, we now have a mass shooting in Montenegro, which equals 45, with a 45-year-old suspect. On the same night, there was a mass shooting at the Amazura nightclub, Amazura 45, like ritual. On the same day as the Cybertruck 45 and the incident in New Orleans, which equals 45. And who's the 45th U.S. president? Donald Trump, number 45. So I'm connecting this one also to Donald Trump. So this was another mass shooting, and it was 165 days before Trump's birthday. Mass shooting is 165. Now, I told you we were going to talk more about that number 144 later, right? Ask yourself, is this the biggest frickin' coincidence of all time? You're telling me in the same day, all in the same day, you have a mass shooting in Montenegro, which equals 144. You have a mass shooting in Queens, New York at the 144th Street. You have a mass shooting in Queens, New York on 144th Street. You have a mass shooting in Montenegro, which is 144. You have a truck attack in New Orleans, which is 144. And then we have the Cybertruck, which is 144. You know what that means? That means there were 4 rituals yesterday, all connected to the number 144. What's with the 144? Jesuit order. 144. Like, how is that? That's mathematically impossible. These are the top 4 news stories of January 1st. Cybertruck, New Orleans, Montenegro, all 144, and there was a mass shooting on 144th Street last night in Jamaica, Queens, where Trump is from. I mean, this is ridiculous. Oh yeah, Montenegro is also 54, like Jesuit order is 54. And how about the Prime Minister of Montenegro? His birthday, September 24th. So this happened 266 days before the Prime Minister's birthday. Isus Hominum Salvator, the Jesuit motto, equals 266, and Pope Francis is the 266th Pope. How's that for a Jesuit connection? This happened in Satinje, which just happens to equal 42, like Jesuit is 42, gun 42, ammo 42. How about the name of the suspect? Alexander Martinovich, and it happened in Satinje, Montenegro. They both equal 84 in the same cipher. Satinje, Montenegro, Alexander Martinovich. 84 in the same cipher, like Jesuit 84, the Jesuit order 84. Hey Travis, good to see you. And again, all these incidents happened 201 days after Trump's birthday. All right. The shooting in Queens and the shooting in Montenegro. And again, it was also 201 months after the hotel opened where the Cybertruck exploded. And I saved the best for last. All right. Look at these 3 stories yesterday. Mass shooting in Montenegro, New Orleans truck attack, Cybertruck explosion. Look at the overlap. Look at this. Look at this. Where do we even start? Montenegro has the same 4 numbers as New Orleans. Montenegro 126, 54, 144, and 45, like New Orleans. And then look, it's got Montenegro is 126, 144, and 45, like Cybertruck. And Cybertruck is a perfect match to New Orleans in 3 ciphers. So that is just unbelievable. And notice they all include that number 45, like Trump's number 45. And it was 45 weeks before the Superior General's birthday, and the suspect in Montenegro was 45 years old. So, anyways, guys, that might be it. Yep, that's it. If anyone wants to support the channel, here's how you can do so. Any support, very much appreciated, and thank you guys who do support. You guys are amazing. But yeah, guys, I don't know what else to say other than these are very, 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 very clear rituals by the numbers. I mean, look at that. Look at this. All 4 of these were yesterday. Montenegro 144, New Orleans 144, Cybertruck 144, and a mass shooting in Trump's hometown, Jamaica, Queens, on 144th Street. So, anyways, but yeah, I think that's about it. Someone tell me this is a coincidence. For anybody who denies gematria, you know, those are your 3 top stories yesterday. Montenegro, New Orleans, and Cybertruck. Same numbers across the board. There's Cody. Good to see you, man. And again, shout out to Decoding with Cody for giving me the heads up on Montenegro. I've been so busy with everything going on, I didn't even hear about Montenegro till Cody mentioned it. And I know Cody just put out a video on it, so everyone make sure you check out Decoding with Cody, putting out great work as usual. And I did go live about 2 hours ago, but it's up to you if you want to watch it or not. Pretty much everything I said in there, I said in here, except I admittedly was a little bit moody and grumpy this morning. I'm a little bit better now, but yeah, please excuse my moodiness this morning. But you know, some days you just wake up like that. It was a rough morning. Debit card got hacked and a few things, but we're getting through the day. But yeah, I do apologize if I came off a little like a jerk this morning. I didn't intend to. But anyways, anybody have any questions or anything to add? If you've missed anything, I mean, here, let me pull up my YouTube channel. I've put out so many decodes over the last week. I'm sure you guys have missed 1 or 2. Let me just remind you of some of the things we've talked about this last week. That way, if there's anything you're interested in, you know right where to go. Thank you guys for the comments. Hey, Macho Savage, good to see you. Hey, Travis. Hey, Lioness Roars. I see my wife in the chat is back home from work. She just left 30 minutes ago, and she's home. I get she's a caregiver now. She goes to people's houses and helps them. And she's saying she showed up to the house and the patient wasn't there. They left for the afternoon. Yeah. Yeah, today's not our day, but it's all right. We're going to make it through. Hey, Dapper Raptor. Good to see you. Hey, Zena. Hey, Raymundo. Good to see you. Hey, Cohen. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Sean. Hey, Carla. Hey, Vincent. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Egyptian Hibiscus. Hey, Daryl. Here, let me show you just some of the stuff we've been talking about this last week. Man, that's a lot of videos. Okay, I've been pretty busy. Okay, so let's see what we've covered here in the last week or so. Probably want to start here. Let's see. Yeah. You don't really want to go back more than 6 days, but here's here's a quick recap of what we've done. This video right here will make your head spin. Squid Game Season 2 decoded. I watched the whole second season in one day and decoded it all in one day, and I showed you how it all connects to Obama. And then, believe it or not, when that plane crash happened in South Korea, that was all connected to Squid Game, and even the death of Jimmy Carter, which was on the same day as the plane crash. Because remember, Squid Game, it's all about the 456 players competing for 45.6 billion Korean won, and player number 456, his name equals 456. And remember, like a week before Squid Game Season 2 came out, they got a new president named Han Duck-soo, which equals 456. And if you go back 456 days before Squid Game Season 1 came out, you land on his birthday. And we got that news about the new president 45 weeks and 6 days from the birthday of player 456. And Squid Game began 45 weeks and 6 days from his birthday. And Squid Game also began 45 weeks and 6 days from Obama's birthday. And President Barack Hussein Obama equals 456. And you had Joe Biden fall off the bike in Delaware 456 days after he fell down the stairs of Air Force One. Barack H. Obama's 456. And then with Jimmy Carter, you go back 456 days before he died, you land on his birthday. Remember, he died on the same day as the South Korea plane crash. Squid Game out of South Korea. Carter equals plane crash. He died in Plains, Georgia, and a million other things. And don't forget, Jimmy Carter died 45 weeks and 6 days from Georgia's birthday, the governor of Georgia. And like Cody was saying, really back here to the Christmas market, it's been nonstop, guys. I think some of you guys might forget how crazy it's been. Like, look at what's been happening here. I mean, this is crazy. You had the Abundant Life school shooting, right? Natalie Ruppnow, all coded name. So watch those videos. This is a wild video. Luigi Mangione. This pretty much recaps all the Luigi Mangione stuff, if you're interested. Plus the Pope opening up the 5 sacred portals when he was 88. Remember, what was it? 5 sacred portals equaled 88. Portals equaled 88. He was 88 years and 8 days old. 5 sacred portals equals 266. He's the 266th Pope. We had the German Christmas market attack. That's a must-see video. The Squid Game decode, must-see. And then over here we had the Florida pizza delivery driver stabbed over the $33 pizza. Remember, pizza equals 33. And then this here was another pretty wild decode. The Paul Bamba, the boxer, all connected to Obama. Very satanic ritual he just signed with Neo. Neo's got the 10/18 birthday. We also talked a little bit about the plane crash, but if you want the whole deal on the plane crash, I'd probably watch this video here. But yeah, this is all about Jimmy Carter. And then here, we did a lot of recapping here. We did the power outage, and we also recapped Jimmy Carter, I believe, here. And this is all like, let's see. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 live streams in the last 2 days. The New Orleans truck attack, Cybertruck explosion, just went live 2 hours ago. Again, you don't really need to watch this video unless you want to hear me complain about, how things are. Again, I do apologize for being a butthead in this video. Some people probably say, you were fine, but after I got done with that, I said to myself, man, I shouldn't have even mentioned nothing, because now I look like a you know, whatever, like a jerk face. But anyways, yeah, that's a lot of good information here lately. Let's see. Let's just shout it out real quick. We've had the Squid Game decode, the Florida pizza delivery driver, Paul Bamba, the plane crash, the South Korea plane crash. Oh, also in this video, I'm pretty sure this might be the one where I recapped the New York City subway victim. Allegedly, they released her name, Debrina Kawam equals 222. But then we had Jimmy Carter. We had the massive power outage in Puerto Rico on the day Commodus died. Remember, Obama's movie ends in the Commodus bunker. New Orleans truck attack, Cybertruck, Queens, New York shooting, and Montenegro shooting. Busy bee. All right, let me turn this around. Give me one sec, guys. Hold on. All right, guys. Anybody have any questions? Anything to add? If not, we will wrap it up. But yeah, thank you guys for being here today. Thank you guys for being part of the channel. I think this stuff we're showing is pretty undeniable. I mean, every single ritual by itself was undeniable, and then you put it together and you show the overlap. Montenegro, New Orleans, and Cybertruck, they're all a perfect match. They all equal Montenegro 144, Cybertruck 144, New Orleans 144, and then the shooting in Queens, Jamaica was on 144th Street. It's ridiculous. The Cybertruck, 201 days after Trump's birthday and 201 months after the hotel opened. Elon Musk sharing this Cybertruck is on fire 1 day before the truck was on fire. 57 days after the election, Tesla 57, Tesla Cybertruck 57. And then it was exactly 258 months after Tesla was founded. Cybertruck explosion 258 happened in Paradise, Nevada 258. The stuff is undeniable, man. So anyways, hopefully you guys will share this one and some people will wake up to what's going on. Because Gematria really helps you see through the lies, that's for sure. It's no doubt about it. They are absolutely using Gematria all day, every day. Type in Jimmy Carter plane ritual and Peanut 1. What's Peanut 1? Was that like the name of the plane when he had it? What am I typing in? Jimmy Carter plane ritual? Fox News article? Oh, it's an article? Okay. Let me see. Jimmy Carter plane ritual Peanut 1. Oh, from Fox News? Ah. You know what's funny? I came across that. I don't know why I didn't talk about it, but yeah. I did see that. Let me show the people. From Fox News, it says Jimmy Carter carried out this travel ritual every time he boarded a flight. Yeah, the mockery, right? So, I mean, what are the odds? They're talking about Jimmy Carter and planes now, right? Like he didn't die in Plains, Georgia, the same day as the plane crash, and Carter equals plane crash, and a million other connections. Maybe I'll go back real quick. Hold on. Maybe I'll pull up Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter carried out this travel ritual every time he boarded a flight. Hold on, I'm way off center. Hold on. Gotta go over here. Oh, they got a video? All right. Who's that? Luigi Mangione right there? Just kidding. His hair looks like Luigi.
At NAFCO Flooring and Interiors, we know that Tampa Bay families need their home furnishings to do.
What do you suppose Peanut 1 equals? Is that what he called Air Force One when he was on it?
Quality cabinets, shutters, wood flooring, and carpeting. Shop at home or buy locally, safely in our design center. We're proud of our commitment to quality, style, and value. For over 80 years, we've designed interiors with a human touch. NAFCO Flooring and Interiors.
Electronic devices do need to be put into the airplane mode for the duration of the flight, although you're more than welcome to use those devices for the entire flight, as long as they do stay in the airplane mode. Before the aircraft moves today, everyone must be seated, seatbelts fastened, tray tables, carry-on items loaded, and electronic devices do need to be put into the airplane mode for the duration of the flight, although you're more than welcome to use those devices for the entire flight, as long as they do stay in the airplane mode. Before the aircraft moves today, everyone must be seated.
Oh yeah, they mentioned electronic devices, right?
Seatbelts fastened, tray tables, carry-on items loaded,
I see. And what's the Peanut 1? Is that the name of the, Okay. During his presidential bid, Carter could be seen flying in Peanut 1 while campaigning, a nod to his humble days as a peanut farmer. Peanut 1. I see. Peanut 1 equals 39. I get it. Yep. Peanut 1, 39, and 666. How about that? Yeah, let me show him. So here it shows the name of the plane, Peanut 1. Peanut 1 there. And, yep, Peanut 1, 39, like Jimmy Carter, 39. I'll pull up the decode. We'll go over it real quick. And yep, 666 too. Nice. But here, let's pull up Jimmy Carter real quick. Talk about all the 39s. Yeah, I mean, just the mockery, the fact that it's Jimmy Carter in a plane in a story on Fox News, and, you know, Peanut 1 equals 39, the 39th president. All right, here, let's just do a quick recap for fun. Why not? And y'all let me know if you have anything to add on the Peanut Man. We'll fly through it quickly. But yeah, why not? Let's do it. We're just hanging out anyway. All right, Jimmy Carter, 39th U.S. President, dead at 100. December 29th, same day as the plane crash. Plane crash happened in South Korea, just like Squid Game came out of South Korea. And anyways, the U.S. president, which equals 147, he died on the same day as the plane crash. The plane crash was Jeju Air Flight 2216, which is 147. It happened in Muan County, which is 147. The plane was coming back from Thailand, which is 147. And this happened right after Squid Game came out in South Korea. Squid Game 147. Of course, Squid Game's all connected to Obama. And as you're going to see, Squid Game's also connected to Jimmy Carter now, because the U.S. president, which equals 147, died 147 days after Obama's birthday, right? So how does this connect to Squid Game? Well, I said it earlier off the top of my head, but here it is again. If you go back 456 days before Jimmy Carter died, you land on his birthday, and the show Squid Game is all about 456 players competing for 45.6 billion Korean won. And he also died 45 weeks and 6 days after Georgia's birthday, the governor of Georgia. Notice President Barack Hussein Obama equals 456. Well, guess what? Squid Game came out 45 weeks and 6 days before Obama's birthday. If you look right there, Squid Game came out 45 weeks, 6 days before Obama's birthday. And, oh, was he, Cody? That's another good connection to Squid Game. Cody's telling me Han Duck-soo was 39 weeks old when he took office. That's a great connection there to Jimmy Carter, the 39th president. Because South Korea got a new president, Han Duck-soo, 45 weeks and 6 days before the birthday of player number 456. And look at that. Han Duck-soo equals 456 in the same cipher as Seung Gi-hun, 456. Ask yourself, what are the odds of that? He became the president 45 weeks and 6 days before the birthday of 456. It's not a coincidence because Squid Game Season 1 came out 45 weeks and 6 days after his birthday, and his name equals 456. They both equal 456. You have 456 players competing for 45.6 billion Korean won. And then, if you go back 456 days before Squid Game came out, you land on the birthday of Han Duck-soo, which equals 456. His birthday, June 18th, that's the day Joe Biden fell off the bike in Delaware, June 18th, 456 days after he fell down the stairs of Air Force One. A plane, right? So it's all connected. Plane crash, 9743 Carter, 9743. Where did he die? He died in Plains, Georgia. Don't tell me this is a stretch, because it's not. He died 2 months and 29 days after his birthday, like Barack Obama, 229. Died on the same day as a South Korea plane that was carrying 181 people. Sorry, there's some kids walking down the road screaming. Sorry about that. I was making sure it wasn't my kids. I was going to have to go in there and talk to them. Nope, not my kids. Some other kids. Same day as the South Korea plane. He died, right? And the South Korea plane had 181 people on board. Like South Korea plane equals 181, like Barack Hussein Obama the second 181, Barack Obama 181. And 2 days before the plane crash, I was telling you guys about Squid Game Season 2, how after the first game they have a vote to end the game and the votes tied 181 to 181. Don't you think that's a little crazy, considering 2 days later? Remember, Squid Game's out of South Korea. 2 days later, you had a South Korea plane with 181 people. How do you explain it? Anyways, Jimmy Carter died 7 months and 6 days before Obama's birthday. His name, James Carter, equals 76, like Barack Obama, 76. Jimmy Carter was the 76th governor of Georgia, where the Georgia Guidestones were, which went down on 7/6. on George W. Bush's 76th birthday, and Skull and Bones equals 76, and the Georgia Guidestones opened on 3/22, 1980, 3/22, the number of Skull and Bones, and President Carter equals 76, and Airplane equals 76. Don't forget Obama's book, A Promised Land, 76, and they got the 76s all over Obama's movie, Leave the World Behind. Now, speaking of them Georgia Guidestones, who was president when the Georgia Guidestones opened in 1980? The governor from Georgia just happened to be the president when the Georgia Guidestones opened, and he died 44 years after the Guidestones opened. He was the governor of Georgia. Georgia equals 44, like Obama, number 44. The Guidestones were located in Elberton, Georgia. Elberton's 44. The Guidestones were 19 feet, 3 inches tall, 193, the 44th prime number, which reminds me of the decode I did with Paul Bamba, the boxer, the other day, which was connected to Obama. You know, Bamba, like B. Obama. But anyways, his professional record was 19-3, and he just signed with Neo. Neo's full name equals 193, which again, the 44th prime number, and the word kill equals 44. Hey, Cozy. Good to see you. Glad you're here, and hope you're having a great day. Now, speaking of Skull and Bones, in the 3/22, remember the Georgia Guidestones opened on 3/22? Well, what are the odds Jimmy Carter died 322 days after George's birthday? And on top of that, James Carter equals Skull and Bones in 2 ciphers. James Earl Carter equals Skull and Bones. Now, why do I have George H.W. Bush up here showing that he's a member of Skull and Bones? Because the last 2 presidents to die are Jimmy Carter and George H.W. Bush. And speaking of Skull and Bones, of which he was a member, right? He's the 41st president, George H.W. Bush. Just notice, Skull and Bones equals 41. The 41st president just happened to be a member of Skull and Bones. And what if I told you the last 2 presidents died exactly 2,222 days apart? 2222, like the channel name, right? And also, again, George H.W. Bush and Jimmy Carter, the last 2 presidents to die. Jimmy Carter died 1,666 weeks after H.W. Bush's last day in office. It was also 11,666 days after Bush's last day in office. Jimmy Carter died on the 29th, the same day as the Jeju Air flight. Jimmy equals 29, Carter 29, Jeju Air 29. It was also 29 days after H.W. Bush's death anniversary. There were 175 passengers on that plane. President Carter, 175. Whoops. Back to H.W. Bush. He died 201 days after the birthday of H.W. Bush on 12/29, the 201st prime number. And then we had this primetime game the night Jimmy Carter died. We had the Atlanta Falcons, the team from Georgia, and the Washington Commanders, the team from D.C., representing Jimmy Carter pretty well, right? The team from Georgia, Jimmy Carter, the governor from Georgia, and the team from D.C., where the president lives, right? Now, considering the schedule is made well in advance, what are the odds of that? Almost like they knew what was going to happen, right? But anyways, of course, after the game, we had number 39 propose to his girlfriend. Her name, Michaela Worley, 201, like it was the 201st Prime Day. And also the same day, we got this news. The team they were playing, the team from Georgia, Falcons quarterback Michael Penix Jr. reveals he's engaged to girlfriend Olivia Carter. Wow. And James Earl Carter Jr., 177.69, like the Jesuit order, 177.69. Remember, the Jesuit order is also 201. Went out on the 201 Prime Day. Pretty fitting, don't you think? And back to, well, I was going to say back to that football game, because the halftime score of that game was 17-7. Like James Earl Carter Jr. is 177, but we talked about the Georgia Guidestones earlier, right? He died 177 days after the anniversary of the Guidestones going down, which went down on the birthday of George Walker Bush, which means he died 177 days after George Walker Bush's birthday, and George Walker Bush equals 177. And you remember the name of the book? on 9/11 in the classroom? Hey, it's 153. That's fitting. Now it's 154. But anyways, the name of the book was Reading Mastery 2, which equaled 177. That's the book George Walker Bush was reading on 9/11. Now, inside that book, there was a story on page 153 called The Pet Goat, which equals 153. Like Jesuit Order is 153, the Illuminati 153, like Heliofont equals 153, the makers of iPet Goat 2, who took down iPet Goat 2, but then re-released it 153 days later. Don't forget Barry Soetoro's 153, Antichrist Obama 153, and speaking of the Georgia Guidestones, they were in Elberton, Georgia, which equals 153. But anyways, the 153 is The Pet Goat inside of the book Reading Mastery 2, which is 177. Oh, by the way, not only is George Walker Bush 177, don't you think it's interesting that New World Order is 177? And his daddy, H.W. Bush, gave a speech about a New World Order on September 11th, 1990, 11 years to the day before it happened. And notice if you go back 177 weeks before Jimmy Carter died, you land on Barack Obama's birthday. And the combined score of that football game was 54 points, like Jimmy Carter equals 54, 100 equals 54, and he died 54 days after the election, and Jesuit Order is 54. Jimmy Carter also 72, like Jesuit Order 72. Hey, there's the 39s. So remember, after the game, we had number 39 propose to his girlfriend, right? Well, like we just found out, the name of Jimmy Carter's plane, called Peanut 1, equals 39 and 666. But yeah, 39. And he died 39 days after Joe Biden's birthday. And the guy who caught the game winner in that football game, Zach Ertz is 39. And Jimmy Carter died 39 weeks before his birthday. And he's known for peanuts, which equals 39. So how about that? Peanut 1, 39, peanuts 39. Like Masonry 39. But wait, there's more, because we're talking about the soon death of Trump. He died 167 days before Trump's birthday, which is the 39th prime number. Oh yeah, his funeral is going to be 3 months and 9 days after his birthday. I wonder if that's a coincidence. It's also going to be 100 days after his 100th birthday. I wonder if that's a coincidence. And it's also going to be 266 days before his birthday, his funeral, right? 266, the big number with the Pope, the 266th Pope. But remember, he died on 12/29, the 201 prime number. Jorge Mari Bergoglio equals 201, lives in suite number 201. So just a perfect ritual all the way around. Oh yeah, here's confirmation of what I just said. I forgot this part. Biden closes government as mark of respect for late former President Jimmy Carter. Notice how they highlight mark of respect, which just happens to equal 201, like the full name of the Jesuit Pope, 201, the Jesuit Order 201, and again, died 201 days after Bush's birthday, the last two presidents to die. He died on 12/29, which is the 201st prime number, and then Buddy with the number 39 jersey proposed to the girlfriend Michaela Worley with the 201. Pretty crazy stuff. Also, we've been talking about Donald Trump's soon funeral. I think it's interesting that Jimmy Carter's funeral is going to be 22 weeks and 2 days before Trump's birthday, considering Trump equals 222 and he won the election 222 days before his birthday. And, you know, the first U.S. case of COVID, 222 days from his birthday. And the list goes on. What did we have yesterday? Tesla Cybertruck equals 222 to add to the list. And also, Jimmy Carter died 28,666 days after he got married. But yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, glad we found that list of 39s there. I know it took a while to get there, but hey, we made it. But yeah, that's a lot of 39s, don't you think? 39 days after Biden's birthday, the 39th president dies. 39 weeks before his own birthday, Peanuts 39, Zach Ertz caught the game winner, Ertz 39. 167 before Trump's birthday, that's the 39th prime number. And his funeral is going to be 3 months and 9 days after his birthday. And then you had number 39 proposed to the girlfriend. And then Jimmy Carter's airplane, peanut 1 equals 39. So I think I've made my point. All right, guys, anyone have any questions or anything to add? Let me know. If not, we will wrap it up. But yeah, let me say hi to the chat. Hey, Cozy. Hey, Travis. Hey, Cohen. Hey, X. Hey, Decoding with Cody. Hey, Katie. Hey, Fading the Public. Hey, Barry. Hey, Patrima. Good to see you. Hey, Lioness Roars. But yep, that's what I got for you. If you're coming in late, go back and rewatch. We basically recapped everything from the Cybertruck. I recapped everything from the Queens, Jamaica mass shooting last night with some new information. Again, Trump is from Queens, Jamaica. And now the reason for going live again, we had another mass shooting, this one in Montenegro. And here, I'll show you that part at the end if you're coming in late. The overlap between Montenegro, New Orleans, and Cybertruck. They're basically a perfect match in every cipher across the board. And the fact that all three of those happen on the same day should make you question things for sure. They said his plane ritual was shaking hands, and that equals plane crash. Oh, I get you. Here, let me see. Oh, in the old Jewish cipher, huh? Nice. Yeah, you know it's a good one if it's in that cipher, right? Kind of like Han Duk Su and Seung Gi Hun both being 456 and Jewish. That decode, man. I tell you, you know what I did that day that I did that decode? I spent the whole day adding these South Korean pages on Facebook. Like these pages in South Korea where you go to meet people like friends, but also I was joining like buy-sell trade pages in South Korea. And all day I was like private messaging people in South Korea that I didn't even know just to try to like get the video out to South Korea. But yeah, good times. Okay. So his ritual is shaking hands, as we saw in the video. And shaking hands equals plane crash. All right, 1 second. And remember, Carter equals plane crash, too, and he died in Plains, Georgia. I mean, it's just so undeniable. Plane crash equals shaking hands, and that was his ritual. So there you go. Shaking hands, 308, plane crash, 308. Wow. And they call it a ritual in the article. They say Jimmy Carter carried out this travel ritual every time he boarded a flight. Yeah, video shot by Delta Pastor shows Jimmy Carter greeting fellow flyers, shaking hands with everyone on the plane. See? But yep, the mockery. I mean, just the fact that there's an article about Jimmy Carter and planes, that should tell you something. The fact that they literally call it a ritual in the article. the fact that peanut 1 equals 39, and the fact that shaking hands equals plane crash, on top of the fact that Carter equals plane crash, and he died in Plains, Georgia, and he died on the day of the plane crash in South Korea, and all the other connections I just showed you. Pretty undeniable. But anyways, guys, we covered a lot of stuff today. Let's see, Jimmy Carter, Cybertruck, Montenegro, Queens, Jamaica, and then, yesterday and before we were covering the New Orleans truck attack, the blackout in Puerto Rico. It has been non-stop. Hopefully, maybe there'll be a little bit of a break today. I'm almost afraid to check out the news right now. I didn't even know about Montenegro. So we'll see. But yeah, I am a little exhausted, but I'll keep going. But anyways, guys, that's what I got for today, or for now. You never know. You never know. You could see me later tonight. It happened last night. I went live at like 8 o'clock last night, which is kind of rare for me, but it was such a busy news day. I figured, you know what I did yesterday? I had such a wild day. I went live on my channel to cover the New Orleans truck attack. Then I went live with Cody on his channel. We had like a 30-minute phone call. Then I came back on my channel and went live with the Cybertruck. And then after midnight, I called in to Garo on Jurassic and went live with him for about 20 minutes. So I was all over the place yesterday. But anyways, guys, we'll leave it there for this one. Thank you guys for being here today. Thank you for being part of the channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Do me a favor on the way out. Please hit the like and the share. Very much appreciated. And as always, keep looking up. We are living in the biblical end of days. Jesus is coming very soon. I can't wait. And I will see you guys on the next video. God bless.